In this episode, I take a look at the special early access client for Moon Karts that Aggie opened up to a small group of people today. If you're interested in Moon Karts and want to see a little bit more information, stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody. Bronze Dragon here, saying thanks for dropping by. Well, we're going to have a little bit closer look at Moon Karts today. Yesterday I posted a video that was part of the live stream from last Friday, but interestingly enough and surprisingly, in the middle of the day, Aggie got on and pinged in Discord saying, hey, I'm going to open this up to a small group of people that want to go ahead and play and also put out some videos on it and get the news out. He also has a pack giveaway going on Twitter as well, and I will leave the links in the show notes. So if you're interested, go ahead and go on over there. Basically, it's about getting the word out. Okay, so what we're looking at here is the UI for Moon Karts. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit closer look at it and see what's going on. So immediately up the top, you can see up to the top left, you can see your character. Obviously, I named mine Bronze Dragon. It's going to keep track of all of your stats, wins, losses, total play, and your leveling up process. So that's pretty straightforward, what we find in most racing games. The first button to the left is My Packs, which will host, if you have packs that you've bought and have not been opened. After that is My Cards. Obviously, this is filled out for the time being for, just trial play, but this will be where your cards are, and you will have your base cards and your gold foil cards that you can collect, very similar to how we look at our cards in Splinterlands. But you can see a variety of different type of drivers. They do have slightly different stats, and obviously, just as you would think, as you go up in rarity, they get better. Okay, just checking, +2 speed. They had mentioned on the town hall that there wasn't any difference, but it looks like there are stat differences. There are not a huge amount of stat differences. For instance, I'm looking at these two characters, Aurora and Surge, and I'm seeing the same stats. However, they differ from Turbo. So for instance, they have -1 speed, +2 acceleration, +2 health, +3 handling, where she has +2 speed, +3 acceleration, +2 health, and -1 handling. So overall, I think the same points, just different distribution. Then we get down into the items for the cars, and all the different items are available in, all the different rarities you would think, from common all the way up to legendary. And you have things such as tires, you have rims, you have exhaust, you have fins for airfoiling, you have different weapons, things of this nature. And of course, they're available in gold foil. I hadn't heard yet. I would assume that you get a bonus to your earnings with gold foil, but I have not heard specifics on that. So we'll go ahead and go back. Those are your cards. You have presets. I had to go back out and reload because evidently going into the presets and trying to bail out or back out of that screen locks up the game. So I reloaded. Okay, so going into Auto Vault, you see now, I may be wrong about this, but this is your staking page, I believe. This is where you can take and you can put cards here and then go ahead and stake that. I'll have to look at the details on that, but you can go in and stake drivers and all the various cards you have. I'm not sure about the rules around staking and what that gets you currently. I'm sure everything is still in flux as the Web3 part of this game has not been worked out just yet. Okay, so down in the lower left corner, we see the shops available. So the only thing available currently is an Alpha Centauri pack, and that looks like that will go for 100 colony. We'll go ahead and back out of that. Up in the right-hand corner, these are not currently active due to the Web3 part not being available. However, you have your basic icons for coins and crystals. You have the merge feature, which allows you to select a card and go ahead and combine it for the leveling up of that card. You have the garage, which once again, anything on this screen I hit just locks up the game. So let's go ahead and back out of that. So you have rank. These are filled up. This is going to be your leaderboard, but you should be able to go in here and look at races won and cards upgraded. And then the info section has really nothing behind it as it's not filled out yet. So under controls, you have your basic controls here. One thing missing is controller setup. At this point in time, the controllers don't work. They have a third-party program which allows you to use a controller, but it doesn't work very well. So at this point in time, we're still using the keyboards. So let's go ahead and see if we can jump into a race. Okay. See if we can find a race here. There's not a whole lot of people playing at this point in time. I don't know how many people he invited, but it's only a very small group. Okay, looks like our group is filling up. I click the ready button. Let's see how this will work out. I have not played too many races yet. Thought I turned sound effects off. This joystick, third-party joystick control is very touchy. Very touchy. I'll be glad when they get it into the game. See the game's, I don't want to say it's glitching, but it's tearing. I don't want to say tearing. I don't even know what the proper terminology for that is, but it's stuttering. I will also say that there's a huge difference between the speed of like a common car and a legendary car. I don't know if they're going to allow commons and legendaries all in the same race. Because if they do, it'll be just like shooting a fish in a pond, because the legendary will let you win so much easier. Of course, that is if you can keep from hitting a wall. Very touchy. Okay, I came in third. And then you come to the claim screen, and then you theoretically would get some winnings. I guess you only get your winnings if you actually win, obviously. So let's go ahead and do one more. Okay, we've got another match queued up here. And I changed my avatar, put a little bit better driver in there. See if that helps. I don't think that's going to help me. What's going to help me is figuring out how to make my joystick less sensitive. You can see those coins on the track. If you collect those, I believe those are colony. But you have to win the match and not get shot or destroyed, or shot. If you get shot, I'm not sure if you drop them if you hit the wall, but you have to finish and you have to win to get them. And I have not assigned any buttons on my keypad for my weapons yet, so I wanted to get the driving down pat before I did anything else. And at this point, like I said, the joystick, the third-party joystick support program is very sensitive. You would not know by my driving here, but I'm pretty good at playing Forza. Once again, the claim screen, and they don't have that worked out just yet, but they have things if you win, you get cards or what have you. Okay. Well, there you go. My first hands-on peek at this game. I really need to get my controller dialed in a little bit better. I'll be glad when they actually have in-game controller support. There's some bugs going on, but hey, they haven't went live yet, and I'm sure they're working down to the wire to try to iron those all out. We're counting down towards the end of February when everything goes live and the match happens and the fork happens and the airdrop starts happening and then packs start selling and everything like that. So keep your eye out on X and keep your eye out on Discord for news if you're interested in this game, and I'll try to get it dialed in and provide a little bit more coverage as hopefully, you know, they get things ironed out a little bit. This has been Bronze Dragon bringing you a little bit more Moon Kart news. I hope everyone on your side is happy and healthy, and I will see you on the flip side.